I treated myself like an experiment. No hype, no new era speeches, no dramatic reset. Just 12 self-improvement habits tested daily to see what would actually change me. I was inconsistent, disciplined for 3 days, distracted for 4, motivated at night, negotiating with myself by morning. So instead of watching another productivity video, I ran the test on myself. Here are the 12 habits that actually made a difference. Habit 1. Make the bed. I used to think making your bed was symbolic productivity, something neat people did. But after doing it daily, I realized it's not about sheets, it's about proof. Within 5 minutes of waking up, you complete something. Your brain registers that. I start things, I finish them. That small win builds momentum. When you walk past that made bed later, it reinforces your identity. You showed up. And when you start strong, you're less likely to collapse early. It's not magic, it's momentum. Habit 2. Wake before the world. Not 4 a.m. hustle culture, just before the noise starts. When you wake into silence, you're not reacting. You're choosing. No notifications, no demands. Just you deciding how the day begins. When you start the day intentionally instead of reactively, everything feels more controlled. Habit 3. No phone for the first 30 minutes. This one exposed me. I wasn't tired in the morning. I was dopamine dependent. Scrolling first thing trains your brain to consume before you create. So I stopped. The first few days felt uncomfortable, restless, boring, good. Boredom is where your thoughts return. Without instant stimulation, your brain starts thinking independently again. That clarity is powerful. Habit 4. 1 deep work hour. Before this, I was busy, but not effective. Tabs open, notifications on, constant switching. It felt productive, but it wasn't. So I blocked 1 hour, phone off, single task, no interruptions. I got more done in 60 focused minutes than in 4 distracted hours. Deep work isn't about time, it's about quality of attention. Once you experience clean focus, it changes your standards. Habit 5. Lift something heavy. I didn't start lifting for aesthetics, I started because I was mentally soft. There's something grounding about lifting weight that doesn't care how you feel. It moves only if you apply force. That lesson transfers. Discomfort becomes normal. Effort becomes expected. Physical resistance trains mental resilience. When you regularly choose strain, other challenges feel smaller. Habit 6. Read 10 pages a day. 10 pages sounds small. That's why it works. It doesn't intimidate you, but it compounds. Reading stretches your attention span in a world designed to shrink it. It slows your thinking down. After a few weeks, I noticed I wasn't reacting to everything anymore. I was thinking. 10 pages a day is over a dozen books a year. Habit 7. Journal until it makes sense. Not aesthetic journaling, messy journaling. Write until confusion turns into clarity. Thoughts multiply in your head but organize on paper. Some days it's insight, some days it's venting. But every time you leave clearer. You can't solve what you refuse to articulate. Journaling forces articulation. Habit 8. Keep one promise daily. Just one. Small and non-negotiable. Drink water before coffee. Finish a task before entertainment. Clean your desk before bed. The action itself doesn't matter. Trust does. When you consistently keep your word, you build internal credibility. Break enough promises, and your brain stops believing you. Keep them, and your self-respect compound. Habit 9. Say no without over-explaining. I used to say yes to avoid discomfort. Then I felt overwhelmed. Saying no felt rude at first, then it felt powerful. Boundaries protect energy. Energy protects focus. Not every opportunity deserves your time. Every unnecessary yes costs something. Once I started protecting my time, my clarity improved immediately. Habit 10. Clean environment, clear mind. Your space influences your standards. A cluttered room creates low-grade stress you barely notice. When I cleaned my environment, my thinking sharpened. Less visual noise meant less cognitive noise. Clean desk, clear execution. Your environment either supports your growth or subtly resists it. Habit 11. Hydrate and eat like it matters. Sometimes you're not lazy, you're underfueled. Dehydration feels like fatigue. Poor nutrition feels like low motivation. When I treated food and water like performance tools instead of background details, my energy stabilized. Stable energy improves decisions. Better decisions improve outcomes. Basics build everything. Habit 12. Radical ownership. This one changed everything. No one is coming. Not the perfect mentor. Not the perfect opportunity. Not the perfect mood. That realization is heavy, then freeing. Because if no one is coming, you stop waiting. Ownership removes excuses. And without excuses, progress accelerates. What actually changed? None of these habits were extreme, but stacked together, they created momentum. Not hype, not bursts of motivation. Momentum. And momentum reshapes identity. I didn't wake up disciplined. I just kept small agreements with myself long enough that my brain stopped arguing. You don't need 50 habits. You need a few that build evidence. Evidence that you show up. Evidence that you follow through. Evidence that you're not who you used to be. Start with one, stack it, then add another. That's how identity shifts. If you're building systems instead of chasing motivation, subscribe.